So when it comes to using stock research, sometimes you can run into analysis paralysis, meaning that you do so much research that you're overwhelmed and don't know the action step to take. And that's a good way to fall prey to stock price manipulation. It's something that if you don't have the conviction behind your research, big players or a team of other investors could, get you to, leave a profitable position. Now, it's actually something that really can hurt you if you're using things like stop losses and limit prices. If you have automated stop losses in place, someone who's paying for order flow sees your position there, and sometimes they can just take out your stop loss just by manipulating the price down, 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 down. Your stop loss gets triggered, and all of a sudden you're out, and then it goes back up and recovers without you participating in the recovery. So that's what good research tools and access to research, assembled research can help you to avoid. How does it help you avoid it? Well, on the stop loss, you can set that stop loss way, 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 way down so that you don't get stopped out of a position that will turn around. Or you can forego stop loss automatic settings for a time, say a couple of hours. So you buy your position, you don't put in a stop loss. You're watching it. It goes down a little bit more, but you're still not worried because you're confident in the particular research that you had available to you. This stock price won't go down, forever. No stock does, unless, well, no stock that's been properly researched is going to go down forever. Sometimes you just get in too early. But again, if you have the right research, the right key performance indicators for the stock, is it really under accumulation or is it under distribution? What's the relative strength? All of that are things that you can take note of in your research. Or if you have a service that's done the research for you, they can show you, hey, this is something that is viable and you can participate in a recovery, even if the price of the stock drops a little bit. So this is something that I thought more people would be interested in hearing about. So for the past little bit, I've been talking about things that, if you're watching this on a recording, it's more like a preamble to what I want to do here. And what I want to do here is show you a resource that I built. It's called Most Excellent Investor.com. It's a research site for stocks, and the research has been compiled, filtered, screened, sorted so that good stocks are available and available at the top of a watch list, and you can use those stocks to your advantage with confidence. So now let me see if I can share my screen and show you an example of what I'm talking about by going into the product. It's called mostexcellentinvestor.com. So I will share my screen. Before I do this, well, let me get over there first. So I'm going over to mostexcellentinvestor.com, sharing my screen. Let me get this out of the way first. Sorry, I'm getting over a cold, so my voice is going in and out. So let me get this out of the way first. How do you become a member? Well, you just go here, create an account or log in. If you're not a member, of course. Oh, I'm already logged in, so never mind. If you're not a member, it'll let you choose the option. Once the login screen comes up, it'll let you choose the option to become a member or create an account, actually. And then you'll become a member. Membership costs $1 for the first 14 days. And then after the 14-day $1 trial, you automatically build a $35 a month subscription cost. So let's come on over here to our members area. I'm already logged in, so I'll take you straight there. And here on the members area, you've got all of these different watch lists. These are all compiled every single night using a computer program that I wrote. I spent 35 plus years as a software developer. And so I have some analysis expertise combined with some coding expertise. So I'm able to not only compile the research, but actually present it on a front-end delivery system, this website, mostexcellentinvestor.com. Pardon me. A little sip of water, see if that helps. So anyway, this is the members area. You've got this dashboard here that has all of these different watch lists. If you're on the West Coast like me, maybe you slept in, so now it's 8 o'clock here. But on the East Coast, it's 11 a.m. Well, what to do, what to do. Well, for our hourly watch lists, you can just come in here and choose the 11 a.m. hourly watch list and see if there's any stocks that interest you. Again, these were compiled overnight. So here's this European 11/2/2023. Well, today's the 3rd. So, of course, this was done using analytics and information through last night, which was still the 2nd. But anyway, this 11 o'clock hour watch list is something you could use. Now, as I'm recording this, the market is closed. So all of this is already passed. So it's already past 11:39 a.m. Eastern. In fact, right now it looks like it's 5:11 p.m. Eastern. But if you had gotten up and used this watch list, what would have happened at 11:39? Well, let's go over to Yahoo. Use their free stock chart. Use their free stock chart. It won't let me get to it. It's covered up by my screen here. How can I move? There we go. Thank you. Okay. So finance, what did Calm do at 11:39 and beyond? So here we are. It was in the red from the prior day. The prior day, it closed at 49.72, and then it opened at 49.86. At 11:39, you come in here. You could have bought at any time from 11:39 to 1:32 p.m. and got maximum profits on that. Excuse me. So that's how you could use the hourly watch list. Just see what time it is on your watch and say, this is my first opportunity to look at, the market today. What should I look at? Now, if it was later in the day, of course, you have less of an opportunity to pick up on profits because most of the profit was taken in these earlier hours. But if you just feel the need to trade, you can pick any of these. This is a 1 o'clock hour, East Coast time. So you could come in and say, hey, it's 11 o'clock on the West Coast. Let me come in after a break. So at 1:45 p.m., this FICO guy seems to have some key performance indicators that would indicate that from this time forward, you could make a profit. So let's come over here to Yahoo again and check out the chart, see if that's true. And of course, not of course, because nothing's 100%. But the KPI, key performance indicators that were put together overnight through this trade date are pretty good. Again, I was an analyst, software developer for over 35 years. And so I do have the ability to analyze big data and come up with processes that can, based on the key performance indicators I'm looking at, come up with information that can be beneficial. And that's what I've done with mostexcellentinvestor.com. So that's the use of the hourly watch lists. Excuse me, you pick your time and you say, hey, let's check this out. And of course, if it is 2 p.m. Eastern time, you don't know what's going to happen afterwards. You just have to realize that you got a good chance of something positive happening afterwards because of the KPI, the key performance indicators that point to the timing of that. So this is Ami at two. What time was it? It's 2:34. 34. So come on over here. What happened? 2:34 and beyond. Again, you've got less profit to make, but there's still something there. If you said, I just have to make something at this point in time, couldn't get to the market till now. If you got a smartphone, you could use mostexcellentinvestor.com on your smartphone. So if you're away from your computer, you can certainly participate sooner in the day. Get a quick drink here. So my voice is given out, and I'm only on here speaking to myself for now because nobody joined the event. I'm recording this so that others can maybe later watch this. But here, these are dynamic watch lists, meaning you can sort them by individual columns. And as we come into here, this is the higher highs and lower lows in the short term, higher highs and lower lows in the long term, consolidated key performance indicators, all on these watch lists. So let's just take as an example, higher highs, lower lows. It was IBRX here. Notice this is not an hourly watch list. It's just a watch list of stocks that are strong. So the best time to use these is at the beginning of the day. So here with IBRX, when I move, screen being covered up by Zoom. Here we go. Okay, let's get over to yahoo.com and check out the finance section, charts, and check out what IBRX did. Here's IBRX at the beginning of the day. Like I said, there's no timings given here. It's just showing that, hey, based on performance, this stock will perform well between the open and the close. And certainly that would have happened here if you had chosen IBX. You can look at the 5-day pattern, higher highs, lower lows. That's KPI that we were looking at, along with other things such as the accumulation and distribution for that stock, as well as the relative strength indicators for that stock. All of that put together shows that IBRX would have been a good one to use. Let's look at NRG. Well, let's just go in order here. Let's look at this guy. Back over to Yahoo. Going into Yahoo, checking out this guy. And again, beginning of the day, you would have had the opportunity to take a profit here. Or even if you hung on because says, hey, it should do better, you can come on down and take a profit later. But anyway, there is a profit to be made because, again, the key performance indicators show that there are higher highs and lower lows, and the other indicators, two of them that I already mentioned, is the accumulation distribution and the relative strength. All of that works in tandem for a good stock. My voice is definitely hurting now because talking through what I'm dealing with here is something that is painful for now. But anyway, You've seen enough on this little demonstration to see that these watch lists, they're accurate, they're good. You've seen how to sign up. You just go on to create an account. If you don't have an account, of course, you click the create account button. If you have an account, you put in your credentials and hit login. But if you don't have an account, you're going to create an account, you pay $1 for the first 14 days. And then afterwards, after 14 days, it'll be $35 a month. The other thing you can do is go into this how it works. And what this will do for you is give you a little bit more of a sales page. And again, it shows you the $1 a month 14-day trial. After that, it's $35 a month. And because I'm already logged on, I don't have this button. But if you're not logged on, you're trying to sign up, there'll be a button here. It's all through PayPal. So that's how you sign up. You go through the how it works sales page or the create account login page and get your own account for $1. And then each week I have office hours, pre-market on Mondays at 6 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern, and then post-market on Wednesdays, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. We can go on to Zoom, and on Zoom, you'll be able to interactively ask questions, and in that way, get answers. You'll be logged into your own account, and I can show you on my screen share what you need to do, and you'll not be lost. Okay, so take care, and hope you enjoyed it.